So guys, welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to chat about the Prime 91 rated Edwin van der Sar card. I don't normally do goalkeeper reviews, but the last one I did got such a good response, I thought, you know what, I'll do another. So if you could leave a like on the video, that would be awesome, and comment below your thoughts on this new icon card. Now before we get into things, as some of you know, I have a bit of a goalkeeper review disclaimer, so here we go. When it comes to goalkeepers, everyone's perception is different. When I come up against Petr Cech in Weekend League, he saves so many of my shots, but when I use him personally, it's rubbish. He barely saves anything. He's terrible for me. Goalkeepers, for whatever reason, seem to perform differently for different people. So just because X is bad for me does not mean that X will be bad for you. In the comments below, let me know which goalkeepers you hate coming up against, because they seem to be so OP when you're playing against them. But when you use them in your team, they just don't seem that good. Let me know which goalkeepers are like that for you in the comments. Anywho, in the background is Van der Sar's in-game stats. He's got 6 finishing, so I wouldn't advise him at striker. He's got 83 reactions though, which is a stat worth noting for later. And with Van der Sar standing at 6'6", you're not going to find many goalkeepers taller. So as you can imagine from crosses, he is pretty solid at dealing with them. Anyway, heading into the in-game clips, let's talk more about his performances. Now, I mentioned a few seconds ago about that reaction stat, and we're going to start with a negative. He is so slow to react to situations, which is just so frustrating. By the time he dives, the ball is already past him, and considering he has an incredibly high overall rating, as you can imagine, that was very frustrating. Keep an eye on him in the clips. Look how slow he is to getting down. It's like watching Petr Cech in real life trying to save a penalty for Arsenal. So frustrating as an Arsenal fan. And what adds to this frustration when using Van der Sar is, for most part, Van der Sar, this prime icon Van der Sar, its positioning is really good. He's in the right place to make the stop, but he just does not react in a quick enough manner, and thus the ball normally ends up going past him. Moving on to something more positive, his handling. He claimed the ball very well and was very useful to have in goal for corners and set pieces in general. He'd come out and catch most crosses. Having a good handling stat and being a giant of a man definitely helps with that. I liked his distribution. He throws the ball really well and far, and he's also got a pretty good kick on him too. Now that may seem like a minor thing to some of you, but it is useful to have a goalkeeper who can distribute the ball very well, because it means that he can set up plenty of counter-attacks. Long shots he handled pretty well, but anything inside the box where he needed to be quick to react to make a save, he struggled with. As a whole, I've got to say I was pretty disappointed with this card. Decent handling and positioning, but his diving and reflexes are let down by his ability to react. He did not perform like a high-rated goalkeeper to me at all, which is a shame because normally tall goalkeepers are pretty solid for me. With all that in mind, is Prime 91 rated icon Van der Sar worth picking up? No, I have to say no, don't do it. I would go as far to say that this is the worst Prime icon goalkeeper I've used thus far in FIFA 18, and I actually think his previous 89 rated card performs better than this 91 rated version. But before we finish, I'll go back to my point at the start of the video. Goalkeepers can seem to perform different for different people, so I wouldn't be surprised if this card is okay for some of you, but I think most of you are going to have a similar experience as me and just not enjoy this card that much. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the new Prime icon Van der Sar. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like on it, comment below how you found this card, and yeah, thanks for watching, and as always I will catch you in the next one.